Hello. It's snowing today, so I can't get out. So what I thought I'd do is I'd have a look at a few of the bronzes that I've got over the last 12 months. I found them very entertaining and very educational, and thank you very much for everyone who's emailed and commented and told me what a lot of this stuff was, because I didn't know. So let's start at the top left, where I usually do. Okay, interesting. Believed to be 5th century Romano-British talk. Unexpected, but let's face it, they've been there longer than we have. Now this, I think it's off a pew of a church, so you don't scuff the edges of it or something. Came in 2 parts, but I didn't break it. Let's carry on from here. Oh, no, here we go. Now, controversy about this. Is it a musket barrel clip that holds the whole musket barrel together, and that at the bottom is the part for the lanyard, the carrying strap, or is it part of a horse harness that nobody just can identify as yet? You see, all of these questions. This is why I love metal detecting. There's more questions than answers. Here we go, look, candle snuffer, 18th, 19th century. You never know what you're going to find. Now this one, is this a candle snuffer? Or, as I suspect, is it, does it go over a key like that and move out the way? You know, the hole for the key lock. Dear no. Talking of keys, these are pretty few and far between. Bronze keys in gorgeous condition. Usually keys this big are iron and they're horrible. But oh, that was absolutely fabulous. Come out the ground like this. You just can't beat picking something like that up. You know, whoa, ha ha. Okay. Now talking about the firearms bit, that is trigger guard off a small pocket gun. 18th century, possibly 19th. Recent find. Coin, presumably hit by shotgun pellets. Made a mess of it. One here, hit by a single bullet. They used to use coinage as targets, but my goodness, fancy being hit by one of these bullets. I wouldn't want to be hit by this bullet. Got this off a firing range. It had landed in sand, and so it didn't splatter. Because these are dum-dum bullets. The idea of these is they hit you and they break up into 1,000 pieces and take your back off. It was the only thing. The Martini Henry, I believe, used in the Boer War. But when the Zulus were incensed and they were attacking you, an ordinary bullet wouldn't stop them. They just kept coming. So they come up with these to put them down once and for all. Of course they're outlawed now. But, what you have now is a copper bullet, same as this here, which hopefully gives you a humane straight through wound. This is trench art. That's a 1914 bullet, split there, and a knife blade put on in France. There you go, Rancer, and made into a letter opener. This, this intrigued me. Now, seemingly it's the handle of a toy pistol, anywhere from 17th, 18th, 19th century. Oh, I forget the name of it. But, wow. Now, staying with the militaria, I love these. You come up with some real nice badges. And it just reminds me that round my neck of the woods, during World War I, World War II, we were the host to a lot of troops from Scotland, Ireland, Canadians, all from the Commonwealth. They were all stationed or billeted in the farmhouses. It's just all that togetherness bit. Little badge there. Now that's interesting. St. John Ambulance Brigade. I always called it St. John's, but it is St. John's. Quite specific about that. St. John Ambulance Brigade. Seemingly about 1930s. And later became the Red Cross, this particular aspect of it. Interesting, all this history, far too much for me to remember it all. Lion's Head, what a little belter. That is the cape clasp. Victorian, even Georgian, earlier, policeman's cape. That was the clasp that held his cape together. One of the lion heads has gone. But my goodness, history just, what you unearth is quite unbelievable sometimes. I like this. It's a pastry cutter, but it's a very, very old pastry cutter. And when you dig something like that up, you go, wow, that's vintage, that's an antique. I like that. Scarf clips. Whoa, wouldn't even think they've been in the ground, these. But they're Edwardian or Victorian, no doubt about it. Same with this. Edwardian. It's quite grotty. Just when I got them in my collection, I just lacquer them to keep them from corroding any further. But scarf clip, nice. What else we got? Oh, I thought this was a buckle. No, it's a picture frame for a miniature picture. Little thing on each end for fastening it down or tacking it to the wall or something. Oh, good one this. It's a metal front piece of a miniature book, probably a miniature Bible. That was a little Bible, tiny little thing that you would have carried in your pocket. And that was the metal front piece. Buckle, actually a buckle is this. Band of Hope, it's a temperance buckle. Because, well, let's face it, in the old days they were on the booze a lot. Look at that. That's always will be my pride and joy. Come on, it's made out of a bit of copper pipe and iron, and but it's a fully working weather vane. Who would expect to dig anything like that up? It's ridiculous. Oh, this. I get uggins of lead and I wash it all. And then this, all of a sudden it appears. It's not just a piece of junk-eyed lead, it's a soldier. And I thought it was a cowboy at first, but it isn't. That's not a gun, is it? That is a sword or a spear. I think this is a very, very old lead toy. Very old. And this would be cavalry of some sort. But and from the indentations, it looks to be a foreign cavalry person. Okay. Now, on about the temperance bit, when they were working in the fields, farmer come along with the barrel of ale, and they had some drinks while they were having the tea. Now they had kegs. See the keg? Look. They had kegs of beer, and that's where the tap went in. And this is a tap. Beautiful little bit of engineering, this. You knock that there and you hammered it into the cask, and then you turn that, and lo and behold, you got your beer. Now, some of these didn't have a tap on, they just had the spike bit, and they had the tap there, but the top bit, no, because the boss kept the key. And this is a barrel, a keg tap key, and the boss held on to that so no one could get a drink on the sly. Amazing little keys. Everybody's always pleased when they find one of them. And there, this is the horse. It's a horse brass. Could actually be a horse buckle. I've seen some of these now, and I've realised that these aren't studs. These are where the straps went across, metal straps. They could well be buckled, but went with the brewery horse, as did things like this. There, you see, it's got a double thing on there. These are horse brasses of a nature. Blinkers. I think these were blinkers. These actually went on the leather over the top of the eyes of the horse. This one, this is a rosette. Won at a horse show, I believe. Whereas we have paper ones now, colourful. They had metal ones then. And the horse would proudly wear the rosette. Bull ring. I've had 3 of these this year. 4 if you count 2 whole ones and 2 halves. And how about this? Just got this recently from Horsefield. Genuine, vintage, very old horse brass. And that's a fallow deer, I think, a stag. It's called a stag buckle, is this one. But just thought I'd let you have a look at these, because I keep having a look at them and remembering where I got them and all the history and who told me what. And again, I've got to say, hey, thanks for all the information that you send me. It's brilliant. My head is bursting. So, talking of horses, I found a few buckles this year. Let's have a look at those in the next section. Bye. Okie dokie. These are the buckles I've found in the last 12 months. I think there's about 60, 2, 3, 4, something like that. I keep losing count. I go chasing buckles because if I can find buckles, or I can find horse fields where they were traded, then I can find the silver coins that were dropped by the traders. And this is what it's about. I got these in the last couple of days. Half crown, George III. There's a Gothic there. Florin. That beautiful buckle that I got yesterday. Was it yesterday even, that late? Beautiful. All of these coming off Horsefields. All old stuff. Vicky's, William III, William IV, all that type of stuff. But that's why I go looking for buckles. But I like buckles. There's a lot of them, I've no idea what they do. But I'll just give you a quick scan over the buckles. These are horse buckles, whereas these at this end, they're human buckles. I presume they're for use with people. Shoe buckles, hat buckles, very dainty little things, some of them. That one there, I know that's very old. I know that's about George II. It came off Atamaya Scar, a tourist that had dropped that. Yeah. Oh, that one, that's a spur. That. It's off a knight's spur for holding his spurs on for the horse. Oh, what we're looking at, 1700, 1600, about 1650. Very interesting. But if you're picking these up, you're in old stuff, and if you're in old stuff, that's where the money is, the silver money. I I got told this was a reverse tongue buckle. I've not seen one like that before, but goodly. All these squared off ones, these are for cart horses, and of course there's the all bits of the paraphernalia that comes with them, the chains and the odd things that no idea what they are. Biggest one I've got, okay, was this, and I found this on a brownfield site, but near to a Cromwellian guardhouse. So, but really nobody knows what it is or why it's got that peculiar spade shape on the bottom lock. So come on, what is it? Everybody just goes, oh God, that's big. And it is. I've never had anything that big. Look at it compared to the others. It's huge. So there you are, I'll leave you with that. This is why I go looking for horse fields. Oh, and it's all history, isn't it? Ah, yeah. And as one of my friends said, whoever dropped that in those days, oh, they'd have been sorry. Ah, dear. Okay then, I'll leave you with it. Let's hope the weather clears and we can get out again tomorrow and add to the collection. Good luck, good hunting, as I always say. Get yourself out there. It's there. All you got to do is find it. Bye.